Today we'll start our class with the next post-fertilization event, that is the embryo development. The embryo development was beginning or was started with the zygote, which is a single diploid cell. The zygote expands and it divides into two cells, that is the embryonal cell and the suspensor cell. Now further also there is a division in the embryonal cell and the suspensor cell, and the 4-cell stage is formed. This 4-cell stage is called proembryo. The mitotic division in the embryonal cell and the suspensor cell continues. Initially, the suspensor cell divides into 12 to 20 cells, whereas afterwards the embryonal cell divides and give rise to a globular structure, and which further changes to the heart-shaped structure. This is the complete process of development of embryo from the zygote, and it involves the mitotic divisions. The next structure is the seed. You very well know that seed is comprising of embryo. It has the outermost covering that is known as seed coat. The seed coat is formed of testa and tegumen, and within the seed is the embryo. That embryo consists of embryonal axis, which has radicle and a plumule, and a cotyledon. If the cotyledon is 1 in number, then it is monocot seed. This is the monocot seed, where you can see the single cotyledon, that is scutellum. The plumule is enclosed in a sheath-like structure that is known as coleoptile, and radicle, which form root, is stored in a sheath-like structure that is called as coleorhiza, and lot of endosperm is present, which is storing the food for the development of the embryo. This is the structure of monocot seed and the monocot embryo. You very well know the monocot seeds are the seeds that cannot split into two equal halves. Now let us see the dicot seed. The dicot seeds are the seeds that had got the two cotyledons. Now you can see the seed of bean seed or a chana seed here. Here when you break it, it will break into two parts. The seed is having the seed coat, that is again the testa and the tegumen. It had got the micropyle and the hilum. The micropyle is a point from where the seed will germinate now. Whenever you soak a seed, a sprout comes out. The sprout always comes out from the micropyle. Now let us see the embryo. The embryo has two cotyledons and a plumule and a radicle. The plumule develops into shoot. The radicle develops into root. The last structure that develops as in the post-fertilization event is the ovary. The ovary forms a structure that is known as a fruit. A most common fruit that you are eating right now or now these days is a mango. So the ovary wall forms the outer peel that is known as epicarp. The part that you eat or the edible part is the mesocarp, and inside the mesocarp is a seed, that hard part that is known as endocarp, and within the endocarp is the seed. You can see the complete mango. They are available in ample amount these days and can compare this structure. Now let us see the types of fruits. There are 3 types of fruits known: true fruit, false fruits, and parthenocarpic fruits. Now the fruit that develop from the ovary is a true fruit. Mango is a true fruit, tomato is a true fruit, whereas the fruit that develop from thalamus is the false fruit. Like cashew is the false fruit, apple is the false fruit. The third type of fruit is the parthenocarpic fruit. These are the fruits that develop without fertilization. Banana, strawberry, they are the parthenocarpic fruits. So we learned today about the post-fertilization events, in which we learned embryo development. We learned about the seed, that is dicot seed, monocot seed, dicot embryo, monocot embryo, and the fruits and its types. That's all for the day. This is your lesson number 2 is over today with the post fertilization events.